Hi Capricorns, this is your end of the month reading from October the 16th to 31st. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. If this resonates for you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. Okay, some evaluating of the finances to kind of start us off here. Sorry, just give me a second to pull some cards for Capricorn, please. It's funny because I'm getting this energy for Capricorn. Right now, this week, we're first again, you have the Two of Pentacles to start you off here, which is all about kind of balancing our budgets. Also, pretending where money becomes involved, if something's worth your time, effort, feeling valued here. It feels like you're kind of in this almost switch financially right now. You're kind of feeling a bit in your power here and about to make some kind of money moves, or deciding to maybe move to a job that's a little bit more money. It kind of seems like we're trying to make some power plays here, especially when it comes with our finances involved. Two of Wands is a great card to have. It means opportunity is on the way for you. Could be new jobs, new relationships, whatever it is that you're kind of looking for. He has the earth in his hand, so he understands that the world is through him. The world is kind of in his hand here, and that is kind of what I feel with this energy, and feel with you kind of figuring out your finances here, is a sense of being like, okay, maybe it's time for me to make a play or make a move. Maybe that's a promotion, maybe that's going after a job that's more money. Whatever it is, we're going to kind of be full speed ahead with this. Whatever decision we are kind of trying to make financially here. Again, it feels like something where we're going to, I don't know why I just keep getting power move or power play. Like, it's just kind of being like, okay, now it's kind of the chance to strike. If it is something else I want here. So some of you might be getting a new job, or looking for a new job, or seeing kind of your value in that situation. The Chariot card means things are going to be moving a little bit faster for you here. There is a little bit of disconnect from our intuition with the Hangman here. You might be deciding between two avenues as well here with the Two of Pentacles, because it feels like, again, with the High Priestess reversed, the Hangman, and the Nine of Pentacles here all kind of popping out. To me, it's kind of feeling like almost not listening to our gut, almost not listening to ourself. Here has kind of forced us to kind of make nothing happen in a way. We've just kind of been sitting here contemplating things. I feel like your gut is kind of telling you to act. I feel like your gut is telling you, okay, maybe it's time to move on, maybe it's time to ask for this, maybe it's time to, you know, your gut's trying to lead you in that right direction here, but you have kind of not moved into action. You've kind of just been thinking about it, this is what I really want to do, if I'm ready for this, if I want to jump into something else here. So what I'm going to say is just trust your gut here, because it's kind of, you know, I feel like your gut knows, especially if you are kind of aligned, especially if you are energetically connected. Your gut is the first indicator of your higher self, kind of what to do. Trust your gut instinct here, because it seems like we're kind of not, and it's causing us a little bit of inaction. So whatever your gut is telling you, it's trying to move you in the right direction forward. And I think that's maybe where some of this Two of Pentacles energy is coming in, this contemplation, is kind of weighing the options here. But it seems like you are putting value into yourself. This is my self-worth card. So you're seeing the value, and you're seeing the value that you bring to this kind of situation. And these 2 weeks, again, the world is kind of in your hands here, and you understand that. So maybe a little bit of fear is kind of stopping you from striking, or you were just kind of contemplating it. Is this truly what I'm feeling? Am I truly in my gut want to do this? Do I want to move forward in kind of this direction here for you, Capricorn? Power plays. That's always like, it's so funny because it's such Capricorn energy, right? Finances, jobs, you know, financial security. Okay, a little bit of stuck in the past energy. What is this stuck in the past energy for Capricorn there? Healing from this past energy. What is this kind of stuck in the past energy? seems like there was a little bit of a chapter in our life that we were not closing off here. The World in Reverse is saying fear is stopping us from closing a cycle out. Fear is stopping us from moving on, from having a completion, a full kind of circle here. And that's what it feels like. It feels like whatever this was in the past that made you have a lot of fear, maybe that things won't work out, that you're kind of, we're healing from here. Because again, there is this kind of stuck energy in the past. So there's some kind of event here that maybe happened to you that caused a little bit of pain, whether that's been rejection of something, rejection from a person, heartbreak, whatever it was. I kind of hear that left us stuck in the past. For some of you, maybe it's the way you were raised. Maybe someone was around you was kind of more fear-based, or kind of in feeling like you know, would always be like, oh, that's probably not going to work out, kind of that kind of energy popping out here. For some of you, it could be even like people being a little bit emotionally manipulative in that way, being like, I don't know, it just feels like, again, some outer kind of influence in this pain here, the cycle that we were not able to finish, the cycle that we cannot move away from here, a little bit of being stuck in the past. It seems like, again, with the Five of Cups, we are healing from whatever this depression, the sadness, this pain was in the past here. We're moving forward from it. And I feel like now, because we are healing from this, maybe some of you were in therapy for this, I don't know, but there is some healing, again, going on with whatever this past situation was, that now it's kind of, things are going to be a little bit clearer for you. The world is kind of, again, we're going to be moving forward. We're going to start moving towards the things that we kind of actually want right now. For Capricorn, please. Some of it's fear of failure. It feels like almost like the sense of security is going to be pretty prevalent in the sense of like kind of like financial security. So maybe some of you are taking a leap in something that's maybe more financial, because your gut is telling you to kind of make the leap towards that. Something is feeling more right that way. But again, this energy that I'm kind of feeling now, and with this kind of Three of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles that is popping out, I think you're going to be okay if that's what your worry is here. If it's about something financial, I see kind of, again, things are going to kind of be on the up for you here, especially kind of with this Queen. She's kind of focused on her finances, focused on building things, but it's saying also have fun here. So there might be something, a tie with your finances through a social circle with the Three of Cups here for you, Capricorn. But it feels like a good balance kind of between both here that you're going to have. Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. You might get a new job opportunity through friends or some kind of social network. So you can be watch out for that as well. Maybe, again, someone tells you about this idea. I'm just getting this kind of helpful energy through this Three of Cups, so the celebration. Don't limit yourself off. Don't limit yourself to the people around you to help you kind of through this situation. It kind of feels like, again, it's something about this group, this friendship, these people that are going to help you with your financial state, in a sense of maybe someone's going to help you by, there's going to be someone that's going to be offering you a job. Maybe there's going to be someone who is going to be like, hey, I don't know, found this good way to save, or something like that. It feels like there's going to be an opening through your social circle in some way here that will help you out. You have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. What is this Wheel of Fortune reverse saying? Watch what you put out in your thoughts, especially in these 2 weeks. We have the Queen of Swords reversed, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we have the Nine of Wands reversed. If we overthink, if we think that things will go wrong, if we think we catastrophize things, if we feel like, you know, things will not go in our favor, if we feel like, remember, our thoughts have weight, and so do our words here a little bit. So it's just saying, don't catastrophize, don't overthink, don't get in that head about it here. It's funny because because the trusting card is coming after, right after. So trust the path you were on, trust the place you were kind of being led here, trust what the kind of future and holds for you here, because that trust is going to help put that energy back into the universe. Because if you think things that are not going to go in your favor, you think things are automatically going to go wrong, you kind of catastrophize everything in your head, then it kind of is putting that out there. You're kind of putting out that vibration, you're putting out that energy that things will not work out in your favor. So try and switch that, try to move it to trust a little bit. Trust yourself and that you're being knowing where you're being led here. Trust that you know that you know in your abilities, trust in yourself, and to get you where you kind of need to go here, where you need to be. So it's just saying don't catastrophize here. So maybe that's something that you do a lot, Aquarius, but if your gut is telling you this is the Aquarius, did I say Aquarius? Not Capricorn, I don't know. I just said Capricorn, but just trust that, okay? For Capricorns, please. Sorry, I'm just trying to... There's this great fear that's around all of this. There's this great fear about you kind of... I don't know, it just feels, Capricorn, that you feel of like not being able to balance out your energy or finances, or things not kind of moving forward for you. Here, losing your job, overthinking. There is this kind of, this mass kind of overthinking energy that's around this, or the fact that we're kind of in our head about something, being blocked in our head, feeling like overthinking that we're going to lose our job, or over feeling that like a new job opportunity won't come through here. Again, with this Ace of Pentacles, some of you might be losing your job. It might be overthinking it in a way where you're just like, now what do I do? But it's about, the most important thing here is that this emotional balance here, which is this Temperance card, coming out here, having our own, being able to balance our own cups and not kind of allowing our worth, allowing our weight to be based off of how much money we have, or, you know, where we kind of are at in life here, or, you know, the things that all kind of went wrong for us here, the things that didn't go right. Our power in ourself and balancing out our energy is being like, no matter what life throws at me here, I am balanced. My energy will be balanced. You know, it's kind of feeling that balance, even when the waves get rocky, that we're still able to be sturdy in the boat, because life naturally has its ups and downs here. So you are going to go through points where things aren't great. You're going to go through points where things are great. You know, that is just kind of the equilibrium of life here. But if you keep trusting your gut, you'll be more likely to be going on the path of things that feel right, of going on the path of things to make things easier, because you're listening to yourself and where your guides are trying to take you here. Feels like some of you might be changing jobs or losing a job in a sense here. Do not overthink it. Do not devalue yourself if you are the one kind of being fired in the situation. It seems like there is this kind of overthinking involved with this loss of money or this loss of job that's causing us to kind of be stuck here. So just keep your energies balanced, especially if that is the case for some of you. Just understand that something new is coming, something better is coming. Move it into that direction of positivity, into not a kind of overthinking here. Because it seems like something hasn't been kind of moving for you. It seems like something's a little stuck, or been a little bit stagnant for you recently. So maybe this is something good for you. Maybe this is something to get you kind of out of this kind of stuck, stagnant energy here. I think with balancing your energies, Cap, there's going to be, you're going to find some good resolve. You're going to find some you're gonna feel, it feels like you're gonna be kind of a bit more productive, because there is this kind of sense of, I don't know, this sense of, I mean, this is kind of like not working towards something, maybe a bit of laziness here, and it has to do with kind of, so there's some greedy energy around you as well. So maybe you feel like unmotivated because you feel like someone around you is kind of being greedy, or all they're after is kind of money. Or this could be you. This could be you, that you're just like, you know what, you know, anything that you look for in life is determined by the value of how much you have in your bank account. And that's okay, but it's also just saying, hey, there might be some more out there for you, or don't lose value in yourself if you lose a job, or if you lose like a little bit of money here, because there is this kind of new emotional beginning for you, or this new emotional offering here for you. So just be kind of open to that as well. For some of you, you might be it feels like, again, we might be getting away from this energy of this kind of it almost feels like kind of like corporate. It almost feels like kind of that kind of like greediness. There's something here where some kind of job or something is affecting our mental health, and it's also kind of affecting how we kind of view ourselves or see ourselves here. Again, I feel like you're going to be able to move past that, but just be present and just weigh out what is actually worth your time and money and what is not here, because it seems like you're kind of getting in your head a little bit and kind of getting in your own way in that sense. And you have the power here. Listen to your gut. If something's not working for you, then there's something else out there. There's other options. Don't judge yourself, corner yourself into feeling like you're stuck, okay? Capricorn. For Capricorns, please. All right. Two great cards, because I feel like these are exactly kind of what we're talking about in the reading. Adjacent possibilities. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potential healthier, happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option of open a different door to take different courses, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, this can indicate confusion, vacillation about which course to take. The Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decision that brings happiness, strength, and forward movement. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown or previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool that you haven't thought of, a connection that you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, be flexible, and willing to take new and different action now. Again, this is what we're talking about. You have kind of the world in your hands here, and moving forward, you got to kind of really see that in your energy here. Kind of cut out that overthinking, cut out the fear-based ideas that, hey, you know, nothing might work out for me, or if I leave this job, you know, I won't have enough money to do this or that. I feel like it's saying just trust where you kind of are being led here. And that kind of follows into the next card. All paths lead home. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. It's normal to look at the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inwards. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your own inner landscapes, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting to your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge is for empaths to stay connected without cutting off the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you keep checking in, to draw on wisdom within, and let that be the authority in your life. This card appears you could be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get into the habit of turning your gaze within and getting centered for the day before consuming anything on the outside world. Start from feeling at homeness, and then throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off to the realities of the world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let your world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, guidance from a place deep, deep within. How are you being called to turn your gaze within? That's exactly what we're talking about with this High Priestess here. your gut is trying to tell you something that, but we're not kind of listening to it. So just be open to that. Be open to what your gut is telling you. Have that time for yourself this week, kind of, or these 2 weeks, Capricorn. Because I think, again, what we were saying before, when that balance is coming in, when that kind of, you know, doesn't matter what the world throws at us, that will be okay. I think that's when kind of more good things draw towards us. All right, Cap, that was your bi-weekly reading. I hope that helped.